Hello and welcome back to another episode of Journey to 3000. It's day 61. We got 2259 with white pieces. Let's do it. D4, C4. Takes immediately. I'm going to play E3, expecting E5. And we'll play out an Isolani type position. Yeah, so just typical Isolani. Both sides got stuff to play for. Knight of 6, Knight of 3. Castles. That's my plan. Okay, Knight of 3, I'm expecting bishop here. Going to castle, still expecting bishop here to pin my queen. Might play bishop b3 proactively here, but then I don't have an easy response to this. So what do I want to do? Maybe bishop g5, enabling bishop d6, and then after f6 we just go back. That perhaps seems a little promising. I consider h3. Wow. Now I'm going to consider h3 less, because now when we pull our bishop back, we have to worry about getting taken. That's kind of an interesting move. I'm guessing he wants to go knight here. What if I make a move like this? Is that ridiculous? Hitting his bishop and his knight. Maybe he has something like this, but then I take. Pawn takes. That doesn't seem good for him, does it? Strongly considering knight here. If knight here, we have check. Seems like a move to make. So I'm going to make it. Again, can't take because of the pin. And I'm just trying to damage the structure here. Okay, that's a reasonable move. So now what do I want to do? It's a great question. Do I want to trade once? Not really. These knights are kind of redundant as it is. But maybe I want to go knight g3 and trap my bishop. Take, knight takes. Don't really feel excited about the prospect of trades. So maybe we just reinforce the knight. So rook here, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes, and we lose a piece. But rook takes does reinforce the bishop. But it also feels very awkward. It does feel very awkward. It's not like we're avoiding trades there anyway. We're spending a lot of time on this move. But this is a less active square for his bishop. Allegedly. But his knight is no longer. I'm just going to take the knight. I'm spending a lot of time thinking about specifics, but I think trading is just going to be a good option. But I don't want to trade bishops, if I'm being honest. I don't currently see a clear way from a target, and his knight seems a little bit redundant still, and now I'm going to definitely play h3, now that I have control over this diagonal. Although maybe we won't have time to, but for now, I'm going to play bishop here. Maybe this pin's going to be a little bit annoying. I can see that happening. Bishop g5 is going to be his next move for sure. Okay, I lied. I'm a liar. What can I say? Well, we're going to prevent bishop g5 now. He's just anchoring his knight. He's playing it very, very standard. I think I'm just going to control these knights' squares. And maybe play queen d3. Bishop. Induce another move in front of his king. And then use this as a platform for an attack. It's my very loose plan as it is currently. I'm guessing bishop this bishop move is going to happen. No. Alright, well the thing is we're getting control over this file now. So, sorry, this diagonal I should say. And I'm going to create a battery. And maybe these checks start becoming annoying. After like rook here. Not going to worry about challenging this file just yet. Yeah, you can have that diagonal. Again, I'm just going to go bishop here. Anticipating g6 followed by bishop here. Takes, and then I'm even threatening a sack. Maybe knight here. Hard to say. Do I want to do knight here or bishop here? Because if bishop here, he can do nothing. And then if I ever trade, his queen steps in, and it's just not very good, is it? Bishop here, like queen here. Like bishop here, though. Yeah. I'll start with knight here. Let's see if we can get the bishop pair. Threatening taking here. Although admittedly, as I've just noticed, he has the f5 square. So everything I might be saying is probably just a moot point. As f5, bishop f5 seems to take care of his problems. In this variation and others. Now, I could do this and just have a good majority. My bishop's kind of out in the open there. But, sorry, my bishop is kind of stuck on my own squares there. But I do have a very advanced majority in that situation. And here I'm worried about maybe like f5 after bishop. Okay, you can't play that right away actually. So maybe I'm not worried about that. Let's just take with the bishop. There's a lot of trades coming in. I probably should have taken with the pawn there and just played for the longer term. Bishop's weak there, but okay, here's interesting. I was thinking about like this, but he always has like a sack. So it's probably just never very good. After bishop takes, I don't really have this for multiple reasons. So I'm gonna head back and perhaps regret some of the decisions I've made, but doesn't have s6 yet because this is hanging. If we need to pick up the pace just a little bit, thinking f4, f5. Then he has it. Might go like here or something, but I don't know. Okay, I'm not very scared of this. But perhaps I should be. He's just gonna go here. If I go f4, maybe I start with this f4 here. f5 takes. Yeah. Okay, fair. It still hits. Still hits with some annoyance. Even after I avoid it. Okay, f4 here. Pawn takes. I don't yet see a way you can set that up. Pawn takes frees my bishop. F6 doesn't quite trap my bishop yet because of the queen check. Although maybe that fizzles out, but no, you can't allow that queen check. Although you can just fork me, so that would be a problem. How can I take advantage of this? Kind of just want to play here. And then go F5. My goal anyhow. Okay, he's playing with the goal of preventing my counterplay. Start with here, try F5. It's rook takes. I just opened myself up to rook takes, which is super annoying. That's super annoying. Yeah, so none of my moves work. Again, because of rook takes. Although I would be interested in like rook takes F5. It's just not, it's not good enough. Not good enough. Clearly a different move was in order there. But okay, anyway. This position has gone a little bit sour. We're already down the exchange, so I can always sack, which is super annoying. Maybe I should be playing F5 here. I really set myself up for failure with Queen D3, not allowing F5 after this move. Because rook takes. I don't even have really anything at that point, but okay. Getting along the lines of just trying to get something going, but I'm guessing he's going to sack back and have a pretty comfortable position. He's just a winning passer. If I had a guess, where we went wrong, is probably with F5. We should probably prepare that a little bit more, or perhaps even taking with the bishop instead of the pawn. But anyway, so it is a little bit awkward for him. Maybe he's thinking, well, that doesn't work. I mean, he pretty much has to sack the exchange, right? But maybe he won't find it. Pretty sure he's going to find it, though. So rook takes, pawn takes, queen here, queen check, queen takes, pawn takes, rook here. And I lose, question mark? Rook here, rook takes. Rook takes. Okay, it's just one extra pawn and an ending. Maybe I can hold that. Is there any reason I would ever keep the queens on there? I mean, he might not even go for this, because even though he gets the passer, he doesn't keep it. And then maybe I can hold on to that type of ending. But it seems unlikely. But I think I would just keep my rook on the third, get my king up, and get space. I would have the potential for an outside passer there, so maybe it's not so simple for him. But yeah, he seems more active than me in that case. I mean, he pretty much has to take the bishop, right? He might find a way to defend, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna go queen here. He's gonna go rook here. I'm gonna go F5. Right, I'm gonna go F5. Maybe he's expecting me to take. Maybe I should have taken. Well, he can't take the pawn. He can't go queen here. This position seems difficult, doesn't it? Seems a little bit challenging right now. Which I'm liking the side of. Okay, that's fair. For some reason I didn't consider that. But that's not the most surprising thing. Okay, take the pawn. Rook, defend, checkmate. After what I'm guessing is going to be rook here. Nope. Am I getting queen trapped? What's going on? Not entirely certain. Okay, I'm just going to be down. Exchange here? Maybe I have rook there. No, that was as he's playing the whole time, I'm guessing. It's very unfortunate, but we gotta play this endgame that we're gonna be losing. Just down an exchange. Not a lot of time either. And I just blundered. I don't know why. I thought that lane was open. I thought he moved the other rook for some reason, but he didn't. He did not. This is just going to be dead loss for me. Pawn's on the wrong squares. Maybe I should have played f4 here and try to keep everything together. With the bishop on c3. But okay, I'm just going to get displaced eventually anyway. I'm thinking about pawn here, pawn takes. Maybe we get something going here. That would be the goal anyhow. No, I'm not thinking too much. I'm just moving. I mean, you still win the game. At least that's my hope anyway. Can't protect. It's gonna be annoying if he lets me take and go here. Although, you know, it's not exactly great for me. I mean, maybe I think that's his best option, just to let me take. Gonna hover over it. Okay, it's the option he chose. f4. Don't have enough time to play f4, do we? Okay, we're gonna go here. It's a problem. Now we're going in the wrong direction, clearly. Okay. It's very hard to defend. We're losing on time. But, whatever. I mean, I can't do anything here, pretty much. Checkmate. Okay. That was unfortunate, but it's okay. Analysis. I think we're going to see very clearly that the mistake was getting forked. I mean, here he's already got... Just missing that he had bishop f4 is really bad. And yeah, we should have taken with the pawn here. We just have a more advanced majority. This bad bishop won't be forever, because I'm going to be playing for these moves anyway. Something simple plan like f4, getting a passer in the center. Seems pretty logical. Where did my review go? Here we go. So that's already a slight improvement. Our opening was fine. I actually got a huge edge after this, but this was not the correct idea. Perhaps something like queen here. It's not the worst idea. It wants rook e1. Just normal moves. This is kind of like, it's just not a normal move. It's not the time to be making these types of moves when we're still not developed. So this is probably a natural intuition of why that should be the wrong thing. But okay. Doesn't like h3 as much. Apparently that's okay. That's not the best way to get out of the pin. It just wants to get off this file and centralize the rooks, I'm guessing. That's fair. And then obviously bishop takes is just bad, because f4, f5 isn't coming anytime soon, and it can always destabilize us. And this pawn is still a pawn in the center. Our bishop's super awkward where we put it. Much better to have the majority there, which we learned the hard way. And he's just winning this whole time for obvious reasons. All right. So big mistake. Obviously f4, but more subtle mistake, bishop takes e5. And I looked at both. I just evaluated bishop takes e5 as maybe we're getting something here, but f5 is just coming. Well, anyway, that was day 61. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.